boys and girls. All right, today we're going to read 3 Pigs, 1 Wolf, and 7 Magic Shapes by Grace Macarone, illustrated by David Niehaus, and the math activities are by Marilyn Burns. Let's check this out. 3 Pigs, 1 Wolf, and 7 Magic Shapes. Do you know the story of the 3 little pigs? Of course you do. They built 3 little houses, one out of straw, one out of sticks, and one out of bricks. And then the big bad wolf came along and huffed and puffed and blew down the house. Well, 2 houses. Only the brick house was strong and safe. So 2 of the pigs were eaten, and the 3rd pig lived happily ever after. In a nearby village, 3 other little pigs were ready to seek their fortunes. They kissed their mama and papa goodbye, and they went their separate ways. Now, the first little pig met a magic duck. "Please, duck, can you help me seek my fortune?" And the duck gave the first little pig 7 magic shapes. 2 little triangles, 1 medium-sized triangle, 2 large triangles, a square, and a parallelogram. "Use them wisely," said the duck, and he walked away. As the pig went along with his 7 shapes, he grew lonely. After all, at home he had a brother and a sister pig to talk to and play with, so he used the magic shapes to make a cat. "This is very wise," said the pig, "for I will not be lonely any more." And just then, guess who came by? That's right, Big Brad Wolf. He's the twin brother of the wolf in the other 3 pig story. Big Brad had run all the way from the other village, so he was doing a lot of huffing and puffing. He huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and then he ate up the little pig and the cat, too. The second little pig met a magic rabbit. "Please, rabbit, can you help me seek my fortune?" said the pig. And the rabbit gave the second little pig 7 magic shapes. 2 little triangles, 1 medium-sized triangle, 2 large triangles, a square, and, that's right, a parallelogram. "Use them wisely," said the rabbit, and she hopped away. That evening, as it grew dark, the pig grew frightened. He used his magic shapes to make a candle. "This is very wise," said the pig, "for I will not be frightened any more." But it wasn't wise enough. Along came the wolf, who huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and blew the candle out, and he ate up the little pig. The 3rd little pig met a magic swan. "Please, swan, can you help me find my fortune?" asked the pig. So the swan gave the 3rd little pig 7 magic shapes. 2 little triangles, 1 medium-sized triangle, 2 large triangles, a square, and a parallelogram. "Use them wisely," said the swan, and he swam away. Now the 3rd little pig thought and thought and thought how to use the shapes wisely. She decided to build a safe and cozy house. That was a very smart thing to do, because just then the wolf came, and he was still hungry. He saw the pig's house and said, little pig, let me come in." No, not by the hair of my chinny chin," said the pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. Well, he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, but he could not blow the house in. So he went away. But that's not the end of the story. One day, the pig who built the house of bricks met the pig who built the house of shapes. They fell in love, and they were married, and they no longer needed two houses. The pig who built a house of shapes had an idea. She took apart her house and used the 7 shapes to build a beautiful sailboat that would take her and her mate on a long honeymoon. The 2 pigs had just boarded the boat when Big Brad Wolf suddenly returned, and he was very angry and very hungry. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed. He made a wonderful wind that kept the boat sailing halfway around the world. And the 2 little pigs lived happily ever after and had 3 little pigs of their own, and all of them were very smart. So maybe you could make these shapes. That would be fun. And then you could make your own cat or swan or boat or house or something else. All right. Happy learning, boys and girls. Bye.